Yep. So the one I think overperformed, which I think is actually kind of an unpopular opinion, so brace yourself. But I think UFC 252 was actually a really good card, not because of the main event and the co-main event. I think those were a little underwhelming given the hype that was going into DC versus Miocic and Sean O'Malley. But those first three fights on the main card, just like watching three fighters just completely beat to their own drum and take their opponent down systemically. Like John Dodson, we saw just not get dominated, but was completely contained. He couldn't get into that striking rhythm with that speed that we've all come to know him by. Daniel Pineda just brutally controlled Herbert Burns until he finally gave in with a TKO win. And then Junior Dos Santos, he put in a good fight here in the first round or two, but again, just getting completely knocked out was just a slugfest that I think any fan likes to see two heavyweights just go at it in the middle of the octagon. So those three fights, I think, carried the day and kind of outshined the main event and the co-main event that were getting all the press at the beginning. And I'll also add that watching DC and Stipe go at it like live was a little underwhelming. But when you look at that rivalry in hindsight, I think that fight really captures who these two guys are. They don't. They're very defensive. Stipe knew DC's game coming in. We saw a bit of DC's pure brute strength against Stipe, although clearly, obviously, it wasn't enough to win the fight. But outside of Sean O'Malley's just fluke injury, which I don't know what happened there, outside of that injury, I thought this card was pretty solid.